What's up, Morning Brew? Welcome to the morning show here, Monday morning, August, what's the August date? August 7th.
August 7th.
August 7th, Monday morning, and it is nice. Eric, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Where you at? Are you on camera?
It could be. Here I am.
There
Good morning,
you go.
everybody.
All right, there you go. That way I'm not the only ugly bug here.
All right, good.
So, what's cracking? How was the weekend?
Good, man.
Yeah, what'd you do?
We're down at the tasting room pouring some wine.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Went good. It's okay.
Did you get some new people stopping by?
Yeah, it's actually cool. We got some people from the industry. We got just randos walking by. We got people that were trying to make appointments. So, yeah, it went pretty well, actually.
Nice, and I heard we had our first big theft.
Theft? Oh, our balloons? I know.
Somebody
stole our
balloons?
freaking balloons off our sign, man.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that either.
Who would be walking? They had to stop like in a vehicle and cut the balloons off and then drive away.
I don't know if they hit the sign and the balloons fell off, or I don't know. But the balloons were not there. We put like 5 balloons on the sign outside, and then we came back out and there was no balloons.
Is it possible they just fell off the sign?
No, because they had the weight. You know the weight that goes on the balloons?
Okay.
There's like a little medallion weight that goes on the bottom of the balloons. Everything was gone.
Oh, even the weights were gone?
Oh yeah. Somebody totally jacked them.
Come on, Templeton, we got to be better than this.
I know, right?
Come on, do better. Do better. Yeah. We should have Jen out there on the days kind of scoping out just with the binoculars.
Right.
Maybe we need some additional security when we're open.
Oh gosh, balloon security.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. But no, it was fun, man. It was a good weekend. It was actually good to have the store open, and we got Summer came in and put her jewelry in there, so it worked out really well.
Sounds like it's kicking up, man.
Yeah.
So we're still working on some seasoning.
Yeah.
Alicia, we're still working on the dust. That's
dust.
We got to get the dust. The dust, that's going to be critical.
Dust.
Wonk dust, that's going to be critical in the Peddler's Corral.
That would be awesome.
And I think it's going to be like a really popular dust.
I think it would be. Especially
if we're able to get, maybe we could get Clint to donate some pork or something like that. And we can have Jamie come over with his Traeger and cook up some stuff while you guys have wine guests.
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
And we can throw some wonk dust on there. And
I think the wonk dust, we got to like change up 3 of the ingredients on it. Just our own, random.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know what...
You got to be able to call it our own.
No, I don't know. It's the same thing like Kirkland, like Costco does. You know, Costco resells... Yeah. Sky vodka, puts Kirkland vodka on there, or something like that.
Yeah,
so
okay.
They're just buying it at a reduced bulk price and just rebranding it. So they're just buying it white label. Same thing. Trader Joe's does it too with their Trader Joe wine.
Yeah.
That most of that wine is Castoro.
Yeah, bottom of the barrel down at the bottom. Just take the rest of it.
Yeah, it's extra to where they don't want to sell it because they'll like lower the price if they have too much of it or something.
Yep.
I don't know. So you may or may not be getting like a $50 bottle of wine for $2.99. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. $2 Chuck is what $2.
Yeah. Well, they don't call that anymore because it was offensive to Chucks.
Oh. Well.
Chucks across the world.
All Chucks across the world.
All Chucks across the world found that offensive, so they changed the name.
What the Chuck?
What's up? You can't even say what's up, Chuck, or up, Chuck.
Oh, up, Chuck.
You can't say up, Chuck. Morning, Chuck.
Morning, Chuck.
Throw the Chuck.
Yeah.
Sup, Chuck. Anything.
Yeah, I have lots of things I could say, but yeah.
Yeah. So we got. Let's see. Last weekend, my God. So we're now part of the heat wave is done. Mm-hmm. Right now we're going into the cooling trend.
Yeah. You want to see the weather?
Yeah. Let's check out the weather. Here we go.
Okay.
Right on. 80s. This is what I like. 80s, and then low 90s.
Low 90s.
Yeah, so the 80s, 84, that's good for the boys for football practice. They'll enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll enjoy the fact that it's not 105. I'll enjoy the fact that it's not 105. And then come the weekend, it warms up a little bit, but it was pretty warm yesterday.
It was hot yesterday. Yesterday night was... Wow, last night was miserable for us, man, here. It was hot.
It was humid. And so we bounced out to the lake took out there, went out to and floated in the Narrows for
a little while.
Yeah, for about 6 hours. I think I took a nap, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Except for my foot was in the sun, so now my left foot is sunburned.
Oh God.
I know. So I'm gonna have to wear a flip flop on that foot for like a week. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty chill. There's a ton of boats back there, a ton of people.
Yeah.
And water's still awesome. Felt like it's probably like 80 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty warm.
That sounds like, because I was in the pool, so I went in the pool yesterday, and same thing, man. Pool was like 80 degrees. It was great.
It was pretty, yeah. So, okay, so Friday, we went down to Borjón, right?
Oh, yeah.
Friday, we went down to Borjón Auto Center in Paso Robles.
Yep.
And met with Mark. We took some videos, stuff like that. Didn't really expect to do a drive as we did.
I know, right?
Right?
That was kind of unexpected, but it was fun.
So we went and checked out. Eric took some video of the Harley Davidson, took some video of the Black Widow, and then of course Mark showed up, and we chatted a little bit, and he insisted we take the Hummer out.
Yes.
The electric, the new Hummer EV.
Yeah.
And so we did. So we went out with Colton, and holy crap, that was pretty insane.
Were you amazed?
I kept thinking about this the whole weekend. What is the purpose of the Freedom mode other than what we did?
That's just an extra thing you get when you spend $150,000 on a car. Just, you get your Freedom mode.
We went from 0 to 80 in like 3 seconds. And it was like a G-force. It was like that time warp in Star Wars when they hit the button and all of a sudden the stars start flying past you.
Warp speed ahead.
Yes, that's exactly what it felt like. And even in my eyeballs, it felt like that. I felt like everything was just going by so fast. But I mean, what's the purpose of that?
That's just a haul ass.
It's like, all right, the cops are behind us.
Yep.
Okay,
Warp
here we go.
Speed.
I mean, but the cop's gonna see it squats down. What do you say? Squats down like 4 inches.
The whole thing vibrates.
No, yeah, the whole thing vibrates. The stereo is going whoa, like
crazy.
a Dolby Digital. Like it's like it's pumping you up. It's pumping you up to haul ass.
That's crazy, man.
Right?
Yeah, I don't have any video. I wish I had the video on it, but you can check it out on our Facebook page.
But yeah, that was pretty fun. So there's about a 20-minute video that we did live with the Hummer UV, and Colton is a slayer of information.
He is.
So yeah, he basically told us everything without a hiccup.
He's a hell of a salesman, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you got to know your crap when you sell things.
Oh yeah.
So it's more impressive when you're able to tell somebody what this does, what that does. Except for one thing, he's never been in Freedom mode either.
No, that was his first time.
So that was his first time.
Yeah,
so
we all got to enjoy it.
I'm sure Mark Borjón is excited that we did not wrap that thing around a tree.
You know what though? He when he did Freedom mode, he chirped the tires. You didn't chirp the tires. Like when he did it, it was like, and like when you did it, it was just like.
Yeah, we just took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm heavier in the driver's seat.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I think we were on old road. He was on the new road.
Oh, okay.
He was on the new road, so he got a little lift off.
I was just wondering what the difference was. I don't know if if he had it in a different mode. Maybe Freedom tripped the tires mode. I don't know.
But that was pretty wild.
That was cool.
So if you guys want to go down and check that thing out, there's only one, of course, down there, but that's their demo. And not everybody can drive it.
Yeah.
So we got a little special gift there. And we also got to go back there and check out the Borjón Dragster.
Oh yeah.
So we got
fun.
we got a little video back there. Check out the pistons that got blasted like within like one run. And what he scored, he scarred like 5.
He burnt them up.
Yeah, like four pistons just toast.
Yeah.
Pistons and rods. So I don't think he'll ever let me drive that one.
No, probably not.
But it would be cool.
Yeah, it would be rad.
It'd be cool to let me drive that, Mark, if you're watching. So, but yeah, get down to Borjón Auto. They got all kinds of trucks and SUVs, and salespeople down there are top notch. They know what they're talking about, and they got a lot of trucks.
I'm super excited about that Black Widow.
The Black Widow, that's a pretty nice truck too.
Pretty cool
Which
truck.
what are you gonna buy?
Well, I don't even know yet. I have to go down there and check it out. So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a truck or an SUV?
We're gonna buy a truck. I want to buy a truck. So.
I think you got to have a truck out here.
Oh yeah.
I think you know what? When you live in the North County, you got to have some sort of truck, whether it be a beater, whether it be a ranch truck, whether it be like a little old Toyota. But you got to have something that you can toss stuff in the back. I think if you live in the North County.
That's why I have my Ford. Man, that diesel I have is awesome.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you got to have a truck. You got to throw stuff in the back of it.
Yes, sir.
Got to toss it in.
Yeah.
So, right on. So we got the start of the work week. Okay. What's going on this week? Let's see. Concerts in the Park still going on.
Yes.
Right. Concerts in the Park in Templeton on Wednesdays. Paso is on Thursdays and Saturdays in Atascadero. Let's see, what else do we got going on? We've got 1 week left until school starts. School starts next week, right? Is it next week or the week after?
No, I think it's the week after.
Okay, week after next. Yeah. So you guys got 2 weeks, parents. So, get all your stuff in. I know there's a bunch of people on vacation all over the place. Let's see. We got some, Monty Mills was down at the Pig Iron on Friday. I did not know this.
Did you go?
No, I thought my wife said Saturday, and as we were bitching about it, mostly me, I said that she said Saturday. She said, no, I said tonight. I said, no, let me look at the text, and it said tonight. So we didn't go.
Yeah, you told me about it. That was gonna be that sounded like a fun
I know.
concert to go to.
I thought it was gonna be Saturday night.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you're going.
Yeah. No, I did not. We had, let's see, Friday night. What did I do on Friday night? God, there's so many things going on.
So many.
I don't even know what I did Friday night.
Oh, was that good, huh?
No, I'm trying to think. Friday night, I think we just kicked it up. No, we had to do something.
Yeah.
So yeah, Saturday night we went over the coast for a little bit of a celebration of life thing, which was pretty cool. I've never really watched the sunset.
Yeah.
In the ocean. It was pretty awesome.
Right.
I must say it was really, really awesome. But we went over also beforehand and hung out at GAFCO, Great American Fish Company, and had some cocktails, had some grub, watched a little bit of the fight, the preliminary with Jake Paul and Nate Diaz.
Who won?
Well, funny story is we were right there because where we were going started like at 7:30, so I was like within minutes, I think, of watching the fight start.
Right.
And of course, then we left. So then when I got back to my buddy's house for his birthday, they had the fight on, and they were fighting, and it was pretty good. Nate won by decision, or Jake or Nate or Bill.
Paul?
Jake Paul won by decision.
Okay.
But Nate Diaz he's a boxer, or he's a UFC guy.
Yeah.
That was his very first boxing match.
It's a lot different.
And so he trained, and I think there might have been the reason why they gave it to Paul was because if Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz, they're gonna do UFC next.
Right.
So now Jake Paul is gonna train for a UFC fight for Nate Diaz.
And then we got Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk.
Oh God, is that really happening?
Going on? It's still going on. They're still
no
talking
way
about it.
I thought that was just all a hoax. I'm gonna check this out.
Oh, speaking of which, Jennifer Jones is on right now. She says SpaceX launch tonight at 8:57.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not like at 9, 8:57.
Let's see. Musk says fight with Zuckerberg will be streamed on X.
Yeah.
So they really are fighting.
I guess they are, man.
Elon Musk says fight against Mark Zuckerberg will be live on X. Musk teases MMA fight, but also says he needs surgery. Okay.
Before I fight,
right,
I got to get my hip replaced. But after that, we're good. We're solid after that.
I got to get a face shield implanted behind my face before my skull.
Oh my gosh, man.
Facebook co-founder Mark Zuckerberg put a proposed mixed martial art bout with Twitter buyer Elon Musk back in play Sunday by saying, "I'm ready."
Ooh.
Talk of the cage match between the titans of tech seemed to die down in recent weeks, which I thought so too. But on Sunday morning, Musk announced that his platform, now called X, will live stream the bout, which still lacks a date. Zook versus Musk fight will be live streamed on X. Musk 52 said his platform, all proceeds will go to charity for veterans.
Oh, dude, these guys, I love it.
Yeah, but you know how many people are going to watch this?
Oh, it would be one of the highest televised probably boxing matches ever or fights ever, dude.
It probably will be.
Yeah.
And you know
it'd be on every social media platform would have it.
Oh, 100%.
You know, and then it would be everywhere.
100%. And you know the amount of money that they're going to raise. You know, people are going to spend buku dollars. Maybe we could stream it.
But the crappy part is if you lose, and it's, oh my gosh, man, can you imagine what the egos they have? Like, their egos are super high, like big egos. So if one of them loses, it might be.
Well, I'm gonna go out here and officially say neither one of them look like they're fight ready. Okay, so neither one of them have the fight look, should I say?
Right.
I think probably Elon Musk might have a little bit of an edge over Zuck.
Well, he just said he was just gonna lay on him because he's heavier than him. So he just said he's gonna flat out lay on him until he gave up.
Oh my God, it's something. It's something.
Morning, Kyle.
Kyle, good morning, buddy. How come I don't see anybody on here? I don't know why. I don't know. Kyle, Jen, good morning. Who else we got? SpaceX tonight, 8:57.
Yeah.
That's a weird number, 8:57.
I know. Why not 9 o'clock? Just like give it to us.
Okay, so tonight, please, for the love of God, everybody on Facebook, when you see the rocket shoot off tonight, please don't post. I just saw a fire in the sky moving towards the up top. Does anybody know what that is?
Unless the rocket actually is on fire and coming to Earth, then that might be a problem. That could be a problem.
No, or explodes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It explodes. It's on.
Is it manned or unmanned?
It's probably unmanned.
Jen, is it manned or unmanned? And what are they sending up there? Are they sending supplies up to the International Space Station?
Sending Cheez-Its.
What was that? What was that movie when they click into the International Space Station and then there's that Russian in there that's all like
Apollo?
No. What was that? He was like, "Hey, hello, guys."
I remember that. I know. What you're
and it was
about.
like he was like been up there for like 6 months by himself.
Yeah.
he's all whacked out and oh man. But can you imagine that? Just like all right, guys, see you in 6 months. I'll just hang out here by myself.
Yeah, no.
Screw that.
No, I'm good.
I'm not into like getting on a rocket and think about the G-force in that rocket.
Yeah, the G-force in that rocket, that would be insane.
Would that be comparable to the Hummer?
No, because you'd probably pass out. The G-force in there is way much bigger than the Hummer.
I definitely felt that possibility of passing out in the Hummer.
Yeah, my eyes got a little tired.
If it would have been a little bit more G-force, I mean, I probably would have went night-night. That would have been good.
Man, I was in front seat, so I would have died.
Especially if I was driving.
Thanks for that. Let's get a commercial.
Yeah. It's 7:39, and let's hit our first commercial of the week. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
All right.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, and we are coming in hot because we're in shout mode. Okay, we're Motley Crue. Shout. Can you name the lead singer of Motley Crue? Can you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was your Morning Brew question.
Oh yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, that's could be. Oh yeah, so let's see. Tracy Gallagher says 19th annual Ron Gallagher Memorial Golf Tournament is August 19th. That's
Gallagher's.
Yeah, that's old Jeff Gallagher's, Jeff and Johnny and all their dad.
$50 cornhole.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Let's see, Battle of the Gallagher's at Cal Coast on the 18th. Dude, God, those guys are crazy, man.
Are they crazy?
Oh yeah, they're a different level. I think let's see, what did Jeff tell us last year that Jeff's won it for the last 2 years.
That's right. I forgot about it. We didn't talk about that last year. That's right. Okay.
So Jeff is coming in for a three-peat against Johnny Cat. So we'll see if that happens.
Huh. Interesting.
We'll have to go down there. That's on the 18th. What do you say? 18th, Cal Coast. Battle of the Gallaghers.
August 19th.
Yeah.
August 19th.
God, can you believe it's already August?
Wait, no, but Gallagher's at Coast on the 18th. Okay,
yeah, the 19th is the I don't even know where my phone's at.
You're all fuzzy.
1,
2, 3, back.
So the 19th is the golf tournament.
Yeah.
And the 18th is the Battle of the Gallaghers and something cornhole tournament at the Ravine. When's that? Same day? Tracy?
No, it looks like it's 18th and 19th. So the satellite going up today is a batch of satellite, or the rocket going up today is a batch of satellites.
Satellites.
So yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the Elon Musk satellites to help battle the Russian takeover.
Tracy Gallagher says Lori against her brothers.
Lori again? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. So it's the guys against the girls Gallagher contest. Okay. Wow. You know what? Sadly, I bet the girls win.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a new battle. It's the all Gallagher.
All Gallagher.
Uh-oh.
Lori against the brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think John and Jeff will definitely have to team up for this win.
Uh-oh.
So.
All right, well, let's get into the news.
Yeah. Let me get to my news section. What do we got? What do we want to go first?
Let's go. Let's talk about the Gordon girls.
Gordon girls, local teens. So we've had them in here before. This is awesome. So local teen drag racers make event debut in Sonoma. So Maddie and Macy Gordon, daughters of two-time top alcohol funny car champion driver Doug Gordon, which we've had in here before, local guy, are no strangers to the National Hot Rod Association competition, having competed over 100 junior drag racing events. The 2023 NHRA Sonoma Nationals marked their first national event, and it was the only second time they had raced at Sonoma Raceway, despite it being somewhat of a home track for the Paso natives. As their years in the NHRA Junior Drag Racing League wound down, Maddie and Macy came up with a plan to go racing in bigger dragsters. At the end of 2021, the Gordon family purchased a top dragster that both girls tested and raced in during the 2022 season. Maddie won the first race in the dragster at a quarter-mile Super Pro race in Phoenix, and Macy finished runner-up at the Super Pro, comparable to NHRA's Super Comp bracket in Bakersfield. The car is now Macy's full-time ride for the 2023 season. Sweet. So far, she has collected a win at the Division 7 National Open in Sacramento. So this is pretty cool. So
that's good job for them. That's nice.
Yeah, so Maddie will be taking over the driver's seat next year.
Hell yeah.
So she's going to be taking over I mean, what? I can't imagine Doug just like not racing. I mean, he's just.
He kind of said he's going to hang his hat and put a different hat on.
I know.
Mechanic, I think. I think he's going to be he's going to be there with him the whole time, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's definitely going to be there, but I can't imagine him. I mean,
not racing.
I think Macy's are. I mean, both girls are kicking ass in the dragster. I mean, Shell, they could rip apart an engine and put it back together.
That's crazy.
I mean, how bitchin' is that?
That's awesome,
right?
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, Maddie's the older one. Yeah. Maddie's the older one. She's the one that's going to be taking over driving the Gordon car. Next year.
Do you think
the beta car?
The girls would want to race their father? You know what I mean? Because like he's the best. You know what I mean? Do you think they would want to like race him one day?
Well, you think about it. I think there are. Let's see.
I think Doug's got something up his sleeve.
I think John Force, his daughter races.
Yeah.
And I think they've faced each other in.
You know what I'm saying?
In races. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. It'd be interesting. The Gordons, the whole Gordon,
the whole family
racing.
Family's
just racing against each other.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. Why not? It just increases your chances of another championship. So they got two years in a row.
That's awesome.
2 years in a row as world champions.
Okay. Yeah.
So we got to get them in here. Actually.
Yeah.
They were on their race circuit as we were talking about them coming in, and I think they're probably winding down. or at least kind of slowing down to where we can get them in for at least once or twice.
Hey, so speaking of the Hummer earlier, do you think this tractor? You want to go to the tractor story?
Yeah, let's go to the tractor story.
The tractor has freedom mode.
Oh God! Castoro Seller adds 3 fully electric tractors to its fleet. So they recently welcomed an addition of the world's first 100% electric driver optional Monarch tractors this year. Driver optional.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Founded by Niels and Bimmer Ubsen in 1983. Wow. In 1983. The Castoro Sellers brand is focusing on their shared respect for the land. Castoro Sellers has been long dedicated to sustainable agricultural practices and prides itself on being an industry leader in sustainability with 1,600 acres of CCOF, California Certified Organic Farming, and SIP, Sustainable in Practice, Certified Estate Vineyards. Castoro Sellers is the home to approximately 4 acres of solar arrays across the Appalachian, which generate enough electricity to offset the winery's energy consumption and power mode. Remote vineyard operations.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, but I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, but driver optional.
Driver optional. That just means that
wow.
Good luck. You set it in freedom mode and you say bye-bye.
I don't know if the tractor is going to have freedom mode, but I guess it could. You could override the low torque and switch it to.
I'd like to learn a little more about this. I mean, how long is this tractor actually driving? And then how long is the wait time to have to actually freaking plug it in and wait for it to have to work again? Like a gas tractor, you're out there in the farm, runs out of fuel, put more fuel in it, you're on the road right away. You're on the tractor right away again.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I mean, the Hummer lasted, what did he say, 350 miles. And of course, if you're not sitting there in the car playing the stereo or anything like that, then it's actually true. Yeah. It's true mileage. Yeah. Unlike a vehicle when they say, okay, fuel, gas, whatever will last you X amount of miles, and then you sit and let the truck run for 2 hours. Well, now you're not going to get that fuel efficiency, right?
Yeah, I guess you're not going very fast either. But if you're pulling an implement, if you're pulling an implement behind it, it's sucking that power out, because it's just like towing a truck or towing a trailer with the truck, right? So you're sucking all that power out. I don't know. I want to dig deeper into this story.
I mean, I would think that they would have like some sort of stats, obviously a tractor is going to be weighing, X amount of pounds. And I imagine that they could probably make them lighter.
Well, hey, the Hummer was 8,000 pounds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Hummer was freaking heavy. So.
But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what would be advantage or a disadvantage of a heavy tractor?
Hang on a second. Just hang on. Let me get I have a professional that I'm going to call right now. Okay?
Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
Let's go.
Right, I'm calling in. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, professional tractor expert extraordinaire. Lori Bryant is on the phone.
Lori Bryant, does she have some ties to Monarch tractors from 1983?
She knows everything about tractors.
Lori Bryant, good morning. Right. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys? Good morning.
We're doing good. We're talking everything electric right now. We're trying to
that sounds really cool, but I mean, I want to see one. I actually want to drive one and see what it sounds cool.
You don't have to drive it though. It's got, what does it say? It has.
It's driver optional.
Driver optional.
I know, right? Like you could just sit in there and drink a beer, and while it does all the work.
You don't even have to sit in there. You could sit back at the ranch and drink a beer, and while it does all the work. Yeah. I mean, really, it's you think about technology. Technology has taken the fun out of most everything. I mean, driving a tractor, I think that's kind of fun, don't you? No? All right.
Well, I mean, it's hard. Those people work hard.
Well, yeah. Now they can do something else while the tractor's doing it.
You just go and do your thing, and you can go have a barbecue. Tractor does all the work.
Yeah.
And you tell everybody how hard you worked that day, and park the tractor back in the garage and plug it in.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. It's all that everything. Somebody has to come out and put a GPS and put layout of the land, right? So I don't know how that's done, whether that's done through a drone or something like that. But somebody has to come out and take a GPS of the land, and then it sets all these coordinates into the tractor brain. And so then the basically they just hit the play button, and that tractor goes out and does what it needs to do.
So that's like my Roomba vacuum cleaner.
Except for it doesn't hit walls. It doesn't hit walls and then back out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know if the tractor, if it hits a house, is like, oh, okay, back out. And then, you know. But yeah, these electric machines that are unmanned is pretty wild. You know, the high school marks their fields, their football field, with a GPS chalker. So this thing goes out there and does the stripes, does the numbers, does the eagle in the middle in Templeton, does the end zone, and it's all done. It's all GPS.
Wow.
Is that wild or what?
That's amazing.
So the groundskeeper guy that used to, walk out there.
This is scary.
Right? Yeah. They don't have to do it anymore. And the lines are perfectly straight. There's no error. It's all robots. I mean, robots are taking over. So watch out. Watch out. Pretty soon there's going to be a robot here as me.
What happens when the paint striper robot gets mad? And just starts shooting paint everywhere. I am mad. Don't want to work no more. Find a robot.
I don't know, but I can't wait for somebody to hack into it, though.
We should do that.
Can you imagine? I mean, you know it's going to happen. You know some kid's going to hack into that, and they're going to wake up the next morning, and there's going to be some inappropriate things on that football field. That's
like the Caltrans signs. They've done it to the Caltrans signs. That's factual.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. And these kids these days know how to do this. So,
they're so smart.
Right? Yeah, they're like, here, let me hack into this real quick. All right, cool, we're in.
Poor robot didn't even know anything was coming.
Right?
Never saw it coming.
Wake up with a questionable thing across the midfield.
Yep, and everybody be like, what happened?
Right? We're ready for football.
Yeah.
Well, what's happened? What happened over the weekend, Lori? How was your weekend?
Mine was good. How was yours?
My weekend was awesome, filled with heat and sun.
I saw that. You got to see a real sunset at the ocean. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Absolutely amazing.
That was pretty wild.
Well, we had a barn fire in Templeton Saturday. The weather is going to be gorgeous. Right now, everything's looking good. And that, wasn't too eventful. I mean, for the poor barn fire, it was eventful for them. And then on Highway 33, they had a big fire at Lost Hills, but sounds like they've got it. I think it was like 5,000 acres.
Wow.
That was the last time I heard a report. It went fast. And pretty much here, it was a great weekend. It was quiet. It was beautiful, a beautiful weekend. And this week we're going to cool down a bit, and it's going to be gorgeous again. There's a rocket launch tonight from Vandenberg right after sunset. If it goes, that'll be awesome to watch, like the last one.
Right.
And that's pretty much my big news. Except now I'm totally intrigued about all these things. Well, I'm showing my age. When I got the Roomba, I thought I was like high tech, but apparently I'm way behind.
Well, everything is electric. I mean, it's you have all these. I'm actually fighting against the whole electric scheme, so that's it. I'm not getting an electric weed whacker. I'm not getting electric saw. I'm not getting electric lawnmower. I'm not getting anything electric. I do have electric drill though, I guess. I do, and electric. Now, you know what? I don't know if I could pull the trigger on an electric vehicle. I really don't.
On that Hummer, freedom mode.
No, that would be the only reason if I A, could afford it, but B, would buy that would be the only reason was so I could have freedom mode.
You can only play with it for like an hour.
And I would
freedom mode for an hour, and then you have to plug it in for 2 days.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey guys, let's go out and put the Hummer in freedom mode, and then we'll come back to the house, and that's pretty much it. But
yeah, I don't think I'm going to get an electric car. I like the one thing about the new car. I don't have an electric car at all, but I like the butt warmers when it's winter. I'll be honest and say that right up front.
I do like mine. I got that in my Kia. I actually love my Kia. My Kia it's probably the best car I've ever had because it has all the amenities of a $100,000 vehicle, but it doesn't. It's a Kia. And I just got a new motor in it. Thank goodness to their, lifetime warranty on motors. And I've got the butt warmer, the cool warmer. I've got it all. I love it.
Yeah, I have to say that that was the biggest joy of my life, was getting that butt warmer.
All right.
But other than that, I don't have anything. I don't have really anything to report this morning. The traffic is great. Once again, it's Monday. It's going to be a cooler week. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else. I went to Cal Coast this weekend, had a great time, listened to a great band Saturday night for a while, and then that's pretty much all I did. It's not like I had a spectacular weekend, but it was a very calming weekend, which I needed.
Awesome. Well, make sure you get out to Cal Coast on the 18th because it's going to be Battle of the Gallaghers. So you don't you don't want to miss that. I love
Cal Coast. I love everything about Cal Coast. I'll be honest. That's one of my favorite places to go.
So, Lori, let me ask you a question. Are they doing anything? Have you seen any movement over there at the new Barrel House location?
Yes. So I live out here, right?
Right.
Okay, so yes, there is movement, lots of movement. But I don't think it's ready to open quite yet.
No, yeah, they're definitely not going to be open for a while. But there's at least...
they're definitely...
They broke ground.
Those big silver things, I think they're kegs.
Uh-huh,
but they're like humongous kegs, like way bigger than you and I could ever drink in a lifetime.
Yep. Well,
I've seen a couple of those.
Nice. Okay, so it's still going forward.
Yes.
That's going to be awesome for you guys out there.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
It's going to bring in a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic.
That's okay because I won't have to drive.
Right? You just take the golf cart across the field, huh?
I can just walk.
Yeah, it would be. What would really be cool is they obviously have their road frontage. It would be cool to have like a little golf cart path coming in the backside for like everybody that lives over there in the housing area behind it.
We'd have to just go walk. We'd have to drive across Lockhead lot. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Yeah, just drive around it, drive through it. Just kind of like a little locals path.
Yeah, that would be cool. I might buy an electric golf cart if that comes up.
There you go. There you go. Electric or gas. Gas. They have gas golf carts too.
Yeah, but an electric could drive home after you've had a few beers and you wouldn't get a drunk driving.
It still would.
It's questionable.
I don't know. I'd sit in the passenger seat.
I see. See? You know what? Is that a workaround? We're gonna have to investigate this. We're gonna have to investigate this concept.
The driver fell out somewhere. I don't know where they fell out. They fell out, and I was just riding along.
Yeah.
Okay, we might have to bring Officer John Blank in here and figure out if that's. Because if you have a self-propelled vehicle and you are completely blasted and you're sitting in the back seat and the vehicle is hauling ass and gets a speeding ticket, are you liable?
Probably.
I don't know. I think there's a loophole in there. There's a loophole. We're gonna figure it out.
We're be one of the first passengers ever arrested for drunk and not driving.
Yeah. Drunk and not driving. This vehicle is registered to you, ma'am. You are going with me down to the station.
You are drunk and not driving.
But I'm not driving, officer. I don't know. I think there's a lot of probabilities in there that could go both ways. So we'll have to dig into that one deeper. Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Here we go on a Monday.
Yep, on a Monday. We got to figure this out. We got a long week to figure this out. Lori, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate you giving us all the information of the North County and keeping the information out there for everybody to see.
You too, and have a wonderful day, you two.
You do the same. All right, bye-bye.
All right.
All right.
Right on. All right, we're going to have to dig down into that. Kyle says that he saw the booth at the World Expo of the Monarch tractors.
Yeah.
So I think probably Kyle would have more information about this whole time frame. Did they have freedom mode on the tractor? That would be cool if it did.
That would be really cool. I mean, if you could go out there and get your tractor work done in less than a half hour in freedom mode.
He just gets out there out there doing donuts, whipping the
everywhere.
Yeah,
all right.
That would be awesome.
Hey, well, speaking of that, why don't we go to commercial? When we come back, let's talk about Bush.
All right, I like Bush.
All right,
let's talk about Bush when we come back. We'll be right back.
We don't just serve it up. We roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Atascadero.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, Monday morning. Oh, we didn't cheer. Oh, there we go. There's the cheer. But we want to rock, okay? We rock. We want to rock and roll all night and party every day. All right, what do we got going on? We've got Bush, guys. Okay, so listen. Has anybody been scared by a bush? All right, and let me restate that. Has a bush ever scared you? Is there any bush in your lifetime that you've ever been afraid of? Like you just it kind of just jumps out at you. You're like, ah! It's a lot of bush. So we've got our What's Up North County Morning Funnies.
Morning Funnies.
And we got Bush.
What do you got,
all
Bush?
Right, roll it. Roll it.
Oh.
We've got Bush.
He's on the butt. Spell the butt. He's like, oh, man, I'm so sorry. Look at this guy. This guy like climbed the wall. Look at him. I think he wants to punch him. That's pretty funny. This guy right here is like, oh my God, you made my day. Thank you, brother.
Right?
Look where she throws that. You see that? She made it right in his bucket.
Dude,
right there again.
That was funny as hell.
That one looks like it hurt. She's holding her butt, dude.
She literally just she just scared the crap and then he bounces, hits the wall, falls off. I mean, this is funny stuff. I don't care who you are.
Well, there's your bush for the day.
There's your bush for the day, guys.
All right.
Okay, do not be scared by bush. Okay, bushes are not made to hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay, they just there to scare, especially if they have not been trimmed.
Yeah. Well, that bush was not trimmed.
That was definitely not a trim bush.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's some funny stuff. So always make sure you turn it into What's Up North County because we have some funnies. We got some good stuff. We figured out how to put them onto a file so that way Eric could pull them off and use.
Sweet. Let's talk about Hearst Pool. You want to do that?
Yes, Hearst Pool. Dream come true if you have enough money. All right. So a dream come true this month is your chance to swim in the iconic Hearst Castle Pool. Once in a lifetime experience could be yours if you're willing to shell out some money to take the luxurious dip in the iconic Neptune pool at Hearst Castle.
Ooh, naked?
Hearst Castle, once owned by media Mongol William Randolph Hearst, is an estate in San Simeon built by the architect Julia Morgan. It is now the only art museum operated by the California State Parks. The Neptune pool is one of two truly unique pools at Hearst Castle and is rarely open to the public. Even those who work in the castle appear to be barred from dipping in the pool, though the past staff claim they have been granted a 2-hour swim once per year. So I was actually part of that. I was able to go swimming in the Neptune pool.
In the Neptune pool?
Yeah, did you not get the pictures?
No.
Unbelievable. I emailed those.
Did you go skinny dipping in the Neptune pool?
Nope, but we went there. We went there when the kids were Let's see. The boys, I think, were probably about nine-ish, and we got to go swimming up there. So we got there. It was cold. It was foggy. It was the water was ice cold.
Was it?
Yeah, it was ice cold. But like I said, I mean, you're in Hearst Castle. We were there for a couple hours.
I want to see the inside pool.
Huh?
I want to see the indoor pool.
Yeah, we were in the outside pool, but it was, like I said, there was gold all the way around the edges.
Ooh.
And the bathrooms were all marble. The stalls, the stall walls in the bathrooms and the changing room were marble.
Wow.
The sinks inside, it was actually a round bathroom. It was because it was a kind of a castle format. Mm-hmm. So every stall, it's like went around in a circle. And even the ladder getting out of the pool was marble.
Huh.
So it was just a big chunk of marble of this everything. I mean, everything was marble. Everything. Crazy. It was insane.
Good morning.
And they had
Kathy
a massive amount of oranges.
Oranges?
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
All right. Kathy Babcock, good morning.
I wish you got pictures because the pictures are cool.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, good morning. So we've got a lot of stuff happening. We got SpaceX tonight. So don't please don't say that you know like the aliens are coming on Facebook and then this whole big long conversation about it. It's a rocket down in Vandenberg. It's getting launched. Satellites in the sky. Okay. So I mean, really, should anything really like surprise you anymore? No. Okay. We've got concerts in the park this week.
Yeah.
Wednesday, which is going to be another cool day. What did they say? 80? What did we say? 83 degrees, 85 degrees on Wednesday. 83 degrees. So it's going to be
that nighttime will be about 60s. What do you think?
It's going to be a typical Templeton in the park night.
Oh.
And then everything else around it is hot, except for in the park night.
Right.
It's going to be windy and it's going to be chilly, so make sure you bring a blanket. Sweet. And we have an Atascadero, or Paso's concerts in the park is Thursday and Atascadero is Saturday.
Uh-huh.
So what else we got going on?
Let's talk about Atascadero High School.
Atascadero High School.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Atascadero High School behind the high school's auto shops. So industry classes at school in high schools have taken a drastic turn for their worse, right? They don't have them anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, but fortunately, Atascadero still has the auto shop program. It's been a long-standing part of the school's curriculum since at least the late 1930s.
Wow.
So students have stepped out into the world knowing how cars and their engines work. In this upcoming year, auto shop teacher Tony Renteria will enter his 50th year. Wow. Oh, fifth. Sorry.
Oh, geez.
I know. Not 50th. Fifth. Sorry, Tony. You're not that old. Enter his fifth year of sharing his extensive knowledge with students of Atascadero High School. Tony, who also loved automotives, got his smog license at the ripe old age of 18 almost 30 years ago. He still has it today and worked in the field of smog technician and auto mechanic for over 2 decades before he decided to switch careers. He ended up changing careers after he left his business and was either going to be management or teaching, and he chose teaching. So good thing that Tony did because, like I said, Atascadero Auto Shop class has some pretty cool stuff. They've turned over a lot of kids. And like I said, you know, those are the classes like Templeton's got the welding shop. I know Atascadero has welding and ag. I'm pretty sure Paso, you know, has a welding ag department.
Gotta bring it back. Come on.
They're being replaced by floral arrangements.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Floral arrangement? God, who wants that? You know,
a florist, I imagine. But
Christ, teach kids how to like make food. Like, you know, they don't even have
themselves.
They don't even have home ec anymore.
I know.
They don't, you know, sewing. They don't even have those things.
Did you have to make an apron when you're in school?
No, I never took it. I wish I did though.
It was mandatory at the school I went to.
Really?
It was horrible. I had to make an apron, carry a freaking egg around. It's like freaking egg.
You had to do the egg thing where you couldn't crack it for like it was like your baby.
Yeah. So here's what happened. I walked out the door and immediately the egg fell out of my hand.
Oh.
And I felled everything.
Dude.
Yeah. I made an ashtray. And they wanted you to make like something. I made an ashtray. The teacher got mad at me. It was just horrible.
Let's see. I was in metal shop for 4 years, and I think out of the 4 years, I made like literally like 2 projects.
Oh yeah.
And it was
woodworking. I made pipes and all kinds of weird shit.
Oh, metal. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, metal shop. We had some awesome pipes going on with the lathe.
Maybe that's why they're not doing it anymore. It's like, I made a 4-foot bong, teacher, and it's like, oh, Jesus,
Well, you know what?
Creative.
So let me tell you how things changed in our world. So back when I was a kid, when I was in high school, so we'd show up after, let's see, my class was in 6th period, which was after lunch break. Mm-hmm. So lunch break, obviously, it was an open campus. You could leave campus at lunch. And so we'd go somewhere, and make some cocktails. And we'd, have our 7-Up or our big gulp from Circle K with cocktails in it. Right, and we'd come back and we'd go to Mr. Miller's class, which was the metal shop teacher in Atascadero, and we'd sit there and literally we'd arm wrestle the whole class, the whole period. Like kids would come from other classes and arm wrestle. Even Mr. Miller jumped in onto it every now and then. He would yell at us for the most part, but some days when he was feeling like he was ready to rock and roll, he would jump in on the arm wrestling matches with everybody. And it was just such a cool environment, you know what I'm saying? It was like, Mr. Miller was doing his thing and like literally there was like 2 things going on in the class. He was trying to be a teacher, but then he was also like, all right, I'm winding down in my teaching career. So he was playing too. Or we'd mosey on next door to the wood shop. Wood shop was right next to us. And then right next to that was the auto shop. So we never kind of peeled over to the auto shop guys because those guys were the elite.
Elite, huh?
They were the elite. I never got into auto shop, which is probably why I hate working on vehicles now. Mm-hmm. But I probably should have. But I think that should be one of those classes that are mandatory for like sex ed. Even though it's lame and stupid as it is, metal shop or auto shop class should be a mandatory for all kids.
Learn how to change your tire.
Yeah.
Learn how to change your oil.
Boys and girls, actually. Boys and girls. Mm-hmm. I think it really should. Jumper cables. What are jumper cables? Locks, like I said, putting air in your tire. I mean, there's so many people that don't even know how to, it's like, oh, which one do I put on this right here? And spark, blow up, explosion. So it's like, just the basics of auto maintenance.
That's right.
So if you guys elect me to North County mayor, not just Paso, Atascadero, North County mayor, I oversee everybody. Every class and every school in the North County will have mandatory shop class for boys and girls in this 9th grade. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and everybody gets free parking in downtown Paso. If you live in Paso, Atascadero, or Templeton, Shandon, Heritage, or San Miguel, you'll have free parking in downtown Paso Robles, and the tourists will pay double.
All right.
Yeah, all right. What else we got? We've got, let's see.
I think that's it for the day.
No, do we have the dream come true? Did we not get the school district's 36th Street campus meeting tonight?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So tonight we have the public is encouraged to attend. The Paso Robles Joint Unified School District Board of Trustees will hold a special board meeting tonight starting at 6 p.m. to talk about the status of the 36th Street campus, Georgia Brown Elementary. The meeting will be held at the Performing Arts Center in Paso Robles High School to accommodate the many attendees. Live stream will be available. During the board trustees meeting, families of Georgia Brown made themselves present and their support for the school. The district completed a required geological soil investigation due to the possibility that a fault line may exist under the Georgia Brown campus. The outcome of the study confirmed that a seismic anomaly exists. A structural engineer examined all existing buildings on the 36th Street campus to determine any reason to consider any danger, and there was no immediate need to move to another campus. So, tonight, 6 p.m., where did we say it is at? It's going to be held at the Paso Robles Performing Arts Center at the Paso Robles High School tonight at 6 p.m. to discuss the future of Georgia Brown.
Do you think it's tremors?
I mean, don't we live on top of a seismic fault like everywhere in California?
Yeah, like Kevin Bacon, Tremors.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Do you think it's tremors?
No, I don't think it's tremors.
Okay.
I don't think it's tremors, but I think we live on a seismic fault everywhere. I think like we're under it, on top of it right now.
Just shaking and rocking and rolling?
Yeah. You know, it's funny. As I was just talking. I was just talking to somebody that they moved out of state about California. You know, being earthquake capital, and where they lived is like tornadoes.
San Andreas fault.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everybody's. You know how many people are terrified to come to California just for that reason?
Yeah, but I mean, what would you rather do? Shake around on the ground or get sucked up into a cloud in a funnel and
flung out the top?
Yeah, then you become a SpaceX freaking satellite.
SpaceX flung 450 people today out the top of a funnel and displaced them by 37 miles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no thanks. No. I'm okay with that. So I'm okay with earthquakes, and I would not want to replace earthquakes with hurricanes.
Yeah.
Or tornadoes.
Hurricane might be fun.
No, dude.
A good old-fashioned hurricane.
No way. Can you imagine how much those guys spend? I mean, like you think of like Pensacola, Florida, right? Mm-hmm. That just gets blasted with hurricanes, you know, on the side, and they're basically destroys their whole everything that they have, and they basically are only open like 6 months out of the year because the rest of it's destroyed by hurricanes.
Building it back up.
We will build back stronger.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Well, they should build back in all metal, you know, walls, windows, everything.
Right.
Because
it's like the Big Bad Wolf story, right?
Big Bad Wolf. There you go.
Straw house.
All right. Well, it's 8:18. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means it is time to rock, rattle, shake, and roll.
Alrighty.
And get to work. We've got a lot of things going on this week.
Okay.
So football starting back with pads. All of the counties teams are youth football starting. I know the high school is working hard. I think the high schools starts their first their scrimmage, at least Templeton, next. Let's see, we're the 7th, 14th, next Friday. Okay. Next Friday starts high school football, and I'm excited for that.
All right.
And we'll be on the sidelines. That's why I'm wearing my Eagles hat. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew, and we appreciate you guys following. We appreciate you guys commenting and engaging with us basically kicking off this work week with the Morning Brew. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place. And by the way, we will be live tomorrow from Amy and Jamie's Place with the Morning Brew. We'll see you there.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers.